So that's my Roomba, just spinning around in circles. So I took it and turned it over, and I noticed that the wheels weren't moving. So I ordered some wheels from Amazon, of course. They're like $65, but if you want your Roomba, you want your Roomba. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to put them on. I don't think it should be that hard. I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and I think I'm pretty confident about putting them on. So, let's go. Okay, so here's my Roomba. This is a 600 series. I've had it for a while and I really like it. It goes every single day, but except for when the wheels got stuck, and it has that error message 10. So I looked it up and got some wheels. The wheels came like this whole part, and you got 2 of them for $65.99 on Amazon. So it looks pretty simple. It looks like you can just put them in, take the old one out and put the new one in. So while I'm at it, I figured I'd go and refresh everything else, and I got this other kit from Amazon for about $17. You get 2 brushes. These are pretty new. I'll see what the old one looks like. I bought that because I needed a new one of these. You know, these break off, and they're pretty, you can understand why, because they're just rubber right there. So I don't need that. And then you got 3 filters, which are pretty clean. That's a lot of filters, because these last a while, and I clean mine with a toothbrush. So I might just do that. I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to just clean this here. I'm just using Spick and Span to wipe it off and get in the little, these are the sensors, so this should be clean all the time, or else it doesn't know what's dirty. It's always going to think everything's dirty. Alright. I'm going to flip it over. I replaced this little guy here. That was pretty easy because it's only 1 screw, and it'll come right out and you put the new one in and put it back. That was pretty easy. And then this, they have replacement parts for this, but mine moves around pretty well, so I'm not going to replace that. There's a screw, there's a screw, there's a screw, there's a screw. And I need to take this part out. But while I'm here, I'm going to change, and I'm going to clean these little brushes. These little tabs here, they come up. And you just take it out like that. Push forward and up, and they come out pretty easy. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. What a difference. Yeah, this probably needs to be replaced. I'll do the other one here. That lifts out pretty easy too. This is the old one. This is the new one. Yes, they do need to be replaced. This is pretty worn. Like I said, every single day I run it. We have a dog. My husband does landscaping, so my house does get pretty dirty. All right, so I'm going to get rid of those. It also comes with these little cleaning brushes. It looks weird, but I imagine you're supposed to put this on here somehow and then like clean your brushes with it. I guess that did pretty good. Okay, that's pretty cool. It also comes with something like this that I guess you could scrape or get the hair out by this little thing. Like that. That does pretty good. Just take it in and do that, and then you can just lift the dirt right out, the hair that gets tangled. But this is pretty worn out here, so I'm going to replace that anyway. Okay. This is pretty dirty, so I think I'll clean that. Just a paper towel and spick and span. Yeesh. Okay, now I'm using a small Phillips head screwdriver to get these off, so be right back. I took the screw out of this just to show you that it just pops right out, and then you can replace it, just so you can see how to do that. My hair gets trapped underneath there too. All right, let's get rid of that. I'm going to take these screws out now. These screws do not come out all the way. They'll sit there so you don't have to worry. See, they're in there. They're loose, but they're in there. So that's this screw and this screw. Now I'm going to unscrew these two. Same thing, they don't really come out all the way. Okay, so now you just lift it up, this one piece, and it comes off. The screws are still in there, they're still intact, so I'm just going to move them over here. Then it looks like there's this little screw here. Right inside of there, you got to get these screws here out so this whole thing comes up. I just wanted to show you, look, this is not, this wheel turns freely. This one does not. This is really hard to turn, and I think this is the one that's having a problem, obviously. All right, so that's one screw. Here's the other screw here. 2, 3. 3 screws you have to take off. Oh, hold on. 4. I saw another one right in here, right inside of there. Yep, it slips right out. Okay, so it is just 3. 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. So there's the old one. I'll just tighten up that one. And here's the new one. And it looks like it comes with screws already, so I don't have to take them out of there. 1, 2, 3. And it fits. It looks like it works too. Yay! So I'm just going to tighten those up. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Well, you can see the different tread marks on the new one and the old one. So I've had this for a while. It's seen a lot of dirt. All right, I'm going to do the other one now. One, 2, and 3 inside there. Yeah, simple as that. Comes right out. It still works this way, but it doesn't, it doesn't turn. It's really hard. I have to use a lot to turn that. So there's the old one. I'll get rid of those. And here's the new one. That looks just about as hard, huh? All right, we'll slip it right back in, and it should go right in. There's the empty space. It goes right in, and then we'll tighten up the screws. And 3, that's it. They both work, they're turning. Oh, yeah, they say there's a right and a left. It says it right on here. That says left, and there's an R for right and an L for left, so you know which side to put it on. All right, I'm gonna put the top back on. Slip it on there. It just slips on just as easy as you took it off. Tighten up 4 screws. And 4. I'm going to put this old one back on because these do have a tendency to break because of their rubber. They get caught on a rug or something. So I'm just going to, this is okay. I'm going to let it. I'm going to keep it. And that has 1 screw. There we go. And then I'm going to put the new brushes in. You can see where they fit. There's a big one and a little one. Wipe that up a bit. So the yellow sits in here, and then this part fits into here. So you put that in first. Just turn it around a little bit and it'll find its way. It's a square. It's a square. Put it in there. There we go. And that slid right in there, so that moves freely now. I'll get the other one. And the same thing. This is a square, and there should be a square in there too. There. That fit. Easy breezy. They're turning around well. There. I heard a little click, so they're turning around well now. And then test the lid. There you go. I'm gonna clean out my dirt hole receptacle here. It just slides in like that, But I'm gonna clean it out because it's got some dirt in there, and we'll check out that filter. All right, so I just dumped it out in the garbage. You just lift this open, I just shake it out into the garbage, and the filter slides out just like that. Now this is the old one. Here's the new one. You can see how dirty it is. Typically, I'll just use a toothbrush and brush it off. Every time I empty out this, I'll just brush off the dirt, and it comes out pretty fair. I'm gonna do it in the sink real quick. Alright, so I just brushed it off with a toothbrush, so you can still see it's dirty. There's the old one and the new one. See, the inside's not that bad, but we'll replace it anyway since I'm replacing everything else. Just slip it in. It's got these little notches in there, here and here. It's pretty self-explanatory. It wasn't that hard. And it just sits right in there. I'll shut it and click it. And the button is on top, and it slides right in. All right, she's good to go. I hope she works better. I hope I did good. Let's see. Okay, so I made a little dirt pile. Let's see how she goes. Oh, she's off and running. Yeah, this is a lot better. Find the dirt, Roomba. Almost. Come on, girl. Yeah, this is how it should run. All right, I'm satisfied. We did a good job. We did a good job. I'm just going to let her go and clean my house. Bye.